What up with it, man? What up, ladies and gents? This is another edition of True Masculinity Podcast stream coming at you live from the Colorado Rockies, man. I hope y'all doing good this morning. Hope this stream is hitting you on a good day.
Okay, maybe a big break in the Nancy Guthrie case. The FBI has released video. Pretty much covered.
We're trying to talk about some of these alleged rumors going on between the alleged breakup between Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Man, we're gonna get to this thing. Hell no. Fumble twice. Hey.
So you're in a relationship. How did you meet this man?
It wasn't a DM thing. I could feel the vibe that he liked me, but he never approached me. But I always heard like he was into me. He was very respectful and stuff like that. I was like, no matter how much times you go to the club and think that this is gonna distract you, you know what you have to do to move on. And we just talked. We got to know each other. We wasn't doing too much though. It got to the point that it was like, damn, we talked for hours.
Are you entering your WAG era? Are you gonna be
Man, bro. We gotta teach these women today, even successful women, can be losers for love, man. We gotta talk about this thing. Gotta talk about it, man. It's a microcosm of life out here. We see too often women have quick rebounds, situations where they engage in sexual activity with another man as soon as they get out of a relationship. It is the degeneracy that's going on, that's rampant in America right now, man. Talking about a woman who had a child while married with a single nigga, man. Everybody with all this hoping and wishing they live happily ever after and shit, bro. That's definitely a pipe dream right there, nigga. I'm telling you, like, men with means, it goes back to that. Men with means do not have to be stuck being a stepfather to some, even if she's a celebrity. At the end of the day, he don't need her celebrity. You know, he is obviously a weirdo ass nigga that likes to F after other niggas. And that's just facts. And this dude's already been accused of rape from men. He's just a weirdo, you know. I mean, just 100% weirdo of a man. But he's successful. He can play. He's an athlete. He makes money in the National Football League. Good for him. You know, he's a high quality, high level athlete. So with that comes options. With that comes women throwing themselves at your feet, trying to get a piece of that bag. You understand? So the positive and the upside to dating a Cardi B is she has her own bag. She can throw $1 million, you know, Super Bowl parties and things of that nature for you. You know, she can dig in that bag, come out with a whole bunch of blue Benjis. So that's the main difference between her and these other women that are just looking at you for a meal ticket. So that's just the reality of it all. But when we talk about it, man, that's a great caption right here. Women cannot move like men. Women cannot move like men. And it's a good, like I said, I wanted to do it on Valentine's Day just to get this thing, you know, get a good, what's the word? Turn that off real fast. So I can get a good message out to the ladies that's out here still being losers for love, still out here dating men that's got children, still out here continuing to date even though they have kids. You know, just the mindset of the typical 304 woman of America today, thinking they can live and conduct themselves in the same way in which men do. You're gonna fail every time, man. You know, whether you're rich or poor, men don't date women for their money for the majority of times. Most men are not out here being gold diggers like women and dating women for their bread. You know, that's just the facts. Like, men are gonna go after what attracts them, what gets their attention. And I really think the Cardi B situation was really more of a what's the word? Not taboo, but it was like yeah, it's kind of taboo. Like you be over here picking up some the next man's, the last man's leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Like as a man, he probably, and the type of man that he is, he probably would like that. You know, he obviously has a history of trying to date her after other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of these celebrities do. You know, look at you can look at Deion Sanders. You know, you can look at a lot of people, you know, following after men that they know. It's very odd. But like I said, TMZ, they own it right now, man. They out here reporting shit. You know, who knows? You know, who knows whether they broke up? It's looking like it is. You know, we haven't seen a whole bunch of posts going on, but at the end of the day.
Okay, y'all. So Stefan Diggs is finally speaking out.
Dude's a weirdo.
Pictures and posted it on her IG stories. Cardi B found out and she was pissed. She allegedly felt like this was internet went crazy because we know that Kiki just had his baby up.
And all these women are really just you know, doing a lot. They all live their lives through the internet. All these women today live their lives through the internet, which I feel like is a big issue today's times. You know what I'm saying? Living your life through social media, like basically how she used to do with her baby, with her husband Offset, just talking shit online, airing out their dirty laundry, talking about him cheating. Also, just a PR nightmare in a lot of ways that social media can become when people live their lives through it. You know, and I feel like that's something that a lot of these people do today, is they live their lives through social media. You know, so it's kind of easy to predict and see what's going on in their personal lives. But yeah, man, me personally, the biggest thing I wanted to convey to the people out there that's listening, women can't do the same as men. That's for one. A man with means is really not going to be that apt to be tied down to a woman with a whole bunch of kids. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care if you're a woman that can make buku money touring the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's not what attracts a man. You know what I'm saying? It's not. A man does not. That's not what attracts a man. That's why he has all these other baby mamas who you don't even know. They're just cute ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows. I think one of his baby mamas is somebody else another celebrity baby mama too. But you just tell he's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? He's not a real man. Raised by a female. Raised like a female. Acts like a female. All these niggas, both of these brothers are a bunch of weirdos raised by women. And they're a perfect example of what happens when you have a generation of men raised by women. They become emasculated, they become feminized, they become niggas that feel like their masculinity hinges on defeating other men or competing with other men in the sexual bedroom, which is the weirdest shit ever. As a man, you shouldn't be trying to do that. That's just like, you know, like I said, that should be off-putting. You should want to blaze your own trail. You shouldn't be trying to run after the next man, because that only shows how much you really emulate and admire that man. And they don't even understand that because they don't know the psychology of what they're doing every day. Because if you're focused on what another man is focused on all day, you're really worshiping that man, and you don't understand that. So that's just facts in itself. But like I said, man, Cardi B, Stefan Diggs, celebrity bullshit, and ain't about to be on it too long. Just want to give my 2 cents on it, and that's it. I feel like women, too many times, are losers for love. They think with their emotions, you know, and these men out here, not much better. If I must say so myself, not much better. You know, so TMP, man, y'all tap in with me.